Scrappy Show and Lil Scrappy Show. The more friends come out, the more we're gonna know. It's the Pappy Show and Lil Scrappy Show. Never seen someone beg so much before. It's the Pappy Show and Lil Scrappy Show. The more friends come out, the more we're gonna know. It's the Pappy Show and Lil Scrappy Show. Never seen someone beg so much before. It's the Pappy Show and Lil Scrappy Show. The more friends come out, the more we're gonna know. It's the Pappy Show and Lil Scrappy Show. Never seen someone beg so much before. It's the Pappy Show and Lil Scrappy Show. The more friends come out, the more we're gonna know. It's the Pappy Show and Lil Scrappy Show. Never seen someone beg so much before. It's the Pappy Show and Lil Scrappy Show. The more friends come out, the more we're gonna know. It's the Pappy Show and Lil Scrappy Show. Never seen someone beg so much before. It's the Pappy Show and Lil Scrappy Show. The more friends come out, the more we're gonna know. It's the Pappy Show and Lil Scrappy Show. Never seen someone beg so much before. It's the Pappy Show and Lil Scrappy Show. The more friends come out, the more we're gonna know. It's the Pappy Show and Lil Scrappy. Never seen someone beg so much before. Oh, yes, bitch. It's the Pappy Show and Lil Scrappy Show and Lil Bumpy Smooth. What we calling the group, y'all? Bumpy Rough. The Bumpy Rough Show. Bumpy Rough will be Silky Smooth, okay? But I do like what the lady, we're going to get into it, who's part of the Prince family out there in Texas. They're this big philanthropic family. She called her polyester. She called Silky Smooth polyester, and I thought it was so hilarious because in our private group, I had already started calling her Bumpy Rough to my Silky Smooth. What's up, everybody? I missed y'all. I know I was on for a short amount of time yesterday. While I was wrapping up my good deeds, feeding the less fortunate yesterday. That don't really count. We haven't been on here, Kiki and Ha in quite some time. I missed you guys too, because y'all definitely been trying to drag me out of retirement. Not really retired, but I'm definitely working less on Facebook than I have than I was this time last year. Y'all definitely in my inbox. You coming on? Come on, we need you. Hey, I ain't never wanted you to ever be on this bad in my life. I'm here. We're gonna get into some things, all right? What's up, y'all? I missed you guys too. Early happy Christmas. We are on Christmas. It's 8:20 right now where I am. So we are officially in Christmas Eve, and Christmas is tomorrow, 12/25. And I am grateful for a lot of things this year. Definitely grateful to just be here talking to you. I'm alive. I know I'm alive. I'm lucid. I'm aware. So many people who are alive and don't even know, their ass from their elbow. So I'm just grateful for the little things like that. You know what I'm saying? Hey, son doggy. Hey, everybody. What the charlatans do now. I know these heifers I know these heifers. Child. Hi, Keisha. It's just so much going on, y'all. And I've been peeping in and out. Hi, Tammy. I've been peeping in and out, you know what I'm saying, of our little private group, but I have not been online. I told you guys yesterday that I was not even coming online today. I didn't want to do anything today. Definitely not be online. I just wanted to chill, y'all. I've been so busy over the last few weeks making units, catching up on my bag orders, doing prep to feed the homeless and less fortunate. That's, it's work involved in that. Time, effort, money, and everything else that I have going on. I've been very, very busy. But so I wanted to take off today and tomorrow. But to Shadoreka, the streets they've been talking and they've been calling my name. So I had to hop on with you guys. You finally catching it live? Yes. What's up? You got your notification? That's awesome. Hi, Latanya. I got my notifications while I was finished wrapping these gifts. Y'all still wrapping gifts on Christmas Eve? Come on now. I'm just going to put the rest in old market bags. My kids will be all right. Exactly. They're not even interested in the wrapping is for you. Okay? The wrapping is for the gift giver. That's your little piece of joy and sunshine and all of it, because they don't give a damn about that wrapping paper. Okay? You can put it in a black garbage bag. All they care about is the contents of that bag. So yeah. Let's see. You gotta wrap 3 gifts yourself once you get home. How are y'all still wrapping gifts on Christmas Eve? Come on now. Y'all got to do better than that. Somebody said they F with the wrong family now. I was just about to take a nap. Oh, yes. Uh-huh. Yeah, we're on Facebook and YouTube right now. We're on both of them. Let me see. I need you to remix and say I never seen somebody do so much scamming before. A bad bitch got her live notifications. That's right, Miss LaDonna. I know that's right. Sure. My throat's a little sore. Yeah, I know I got my water handy. But I'm sipping on some orange juice with some fresh ginger in it right now. Hey. Baby, you ready for the steaming hot tea? Well, we got a lot to cover. So let's go on and get started. All right. What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Nandy After Dark. I am your host, your coach, your girl, Coach Nandy. It's been a while. But we back like we never left. All right. I miss you guys very much so. We're going to do, let's see, I know these heifers have pissed off Rhonda Prince during the annual Prince family toy drive. Hi, Malika. I know one thing, they are quiet as a mouse, baby. Let me tell you something that I learned about Carmen and Tay over the last year and a half of covering them. They F up big time. Okay, I mean, we done had so many things: Cancergate, Dimplegate, all kinds of stuff. And they get quiet for a while, especially Tay. She'll send Carmen out to do her bidding and get on the camera and burn some shit up like ain't nothing ever happened. Okay, business as usual. And then Tay get on camera with that fake country, fake proper accent that she has, trying to act like nothing ever happened before. You know what I'm saying? Yes, everybody. So we're gonna be doing this pretty hearts drive. No, we don't want to hear about that. We want to hear, huh? We want to hear about what happened with the cancer, because I never got a clear explanation of that. We want to hear, we want to hear all the things that you've been hiding from us, all the things that's come up that you haven't explained. I explained my damn mugshot. I done told y'all what's up. Yes, I lied about it. Okay? That's long since been established. I had a reason for it. But I came out and told y'all as much as I could what was up. We never really found out about the Cancergate shit. She just moved it over. Anyway, we're going to get into some stuff today because they've been barking up the wrong tree lately, okay? They barked up this tree over here You know what I'm saying? And it was meaning they took me to court and they lied. That kind of barking up the tree. They barked up this tree over here to get me thrown in jail. And and I bit back, and but not like Miss Marion's daughter. Miss Marion's daughter has a real natural talent for getting in somebody's ass. Okay. She they barked, that's the wrong tree to bark up. Okay. They barked up that tree. Miss Marion's daughter been on them ever since. Okay. And she not playing with them. Now they barking up another tree of a prominent family in Texas. One thing I've been hearing from Texans, okay, is that Texans don't play. I've been hearing that ever since Crookser. I'm now based out of Houston. Shekar HTX. She can't never really say HTX clearly. I've been hearing that from people a lot. Like, I don't know why she coming out here, because we don't play that. First of all, your truck got to be up to code. Second of all, you got to be up to snuff. You can't be for play with these real live chefs out here in Texas. I've been hearing that so much over the last year and a half. And families, these Texas has a lot of well-established Black families in the culinary industry and the philanthropic industry space. And you can't go down there perpetrating a fraud or playing in their face, because they're gonna call you out on it. And yeah, they with the shits. Okay, have y'all heard Miss Marion's daughter? She's with the shits, honey. Okay, she ain't for play. Okay, let's get into a little bit of quick. Let me see. There we go. All right. Never seen someone beg so much. Baby, that begging is off the chain. Okay. Please. Por favor, mi amores, don't get blocked. All right. Let's just start from, let's take it from the dickhead. Let's take it from the top. All right. Please don't get blocked. I don't have a lot of rules, contrary to what people want you to believe. There are only 3 rules: no stickers, alarms, bells, whistles, ribbons, horns, none of that. Don't do it in here, please. I like to keep my page clean. This is just a me thing. No influencer names. We're talking about Crook and Took tonight. We'll also be talking about the Prince family tonight. And you're free to use their names. All right. And then no BS. Real simple. We're going to breeze right through. These slides. All right. Copyright disclaimer. We're covered over here. All right. Super simple. And then an in-house disclaimer. Everything that I say on this page, written or verbal, is all allegations. It's alleged, allegedly. I don't know Carmen and Tay. I don't know the Prince family. I don't know any of these people at all whatsoever. Oops, go back. I don't know any of these people at all whatsoever. So these are all alleged comments and allegations and, all that stuff. Also, we don't discriminate. Carmen and Tay are in a same-sex relationship, child. Hold on. And I'm here for it. Be who you are supposed to be on this earth. No one else is more qualified to be you than you, whomever you may be, whomever you are. But in the case of Carmen and Tay, Carmen's a lesbian, and Tay is a thespian. Okay, she's for play. She ain't for real. And she's playing all up in our face, you know what I'm saying, playing the part of of the diehard thespian. And it's really sad to see, because she has Carmen out here in these Facebook streets wearing dresses. Huh? Now listen, can we talk? Can we keep it real? Can we keep it about? Y'all already know I'm from New York, okay? Born in New Jersey, raised and worked in New York my whole life, okay? I'm here to tell you that I know a lot of, I'm a people watcher. I love to watch people. I've seen studs. I know studs. I mean, I've never seen a true stud strut around in a dress, being feminine, acting feminine, singing and dancing and twerking, okay, shaking their ass on camera in a twerking motion. I've never seen that before. Not in a stud, not in a New York stud. They don't do stuff like that. Any stud anywhere. But I'm going to show y'all a little clip shortly of how Tay got Carmen out here in these streets, okay? She's like her pimp. She's out here pimping her out, doing her bidding for her, you know what I'm saying? Taking up for her, even when she wrong, okay? And out here in these little black dresses, little Sienna dresses, acting like a pillow princess, acting like a lipstick lesbian. And it's very interesting. Anyway, they're in a same-sex relationship, and Carmen to do anything for Tay. Anything. And I mean anything. As that Eminem commercial little character says. And I mean anything. But Tay ain't gonna do all that. She knows she's gonna do the least. And it's really sad. Anyway, we don't discriminate against them. They happen to be in a same-sex relationship. I don't care anything about a person's creed, ethnicity, nationality, sexual orientation, sexual preference. Please, I don't care about any of those things. Those are all labels. Okay? Do you understand that? Those are all labels. That tells me nothing about the person within at all. And that's all that I care about. I've always been this way. I only care about the person within. Forget all those labels. You know what I'm saying? So we don't discriminate over here. Black, white, Puerto Rican, Mexicano, Dominican. I don't care. All right? And then finally, hold harmless. All right. And this ashy ankle. Ooh. Okay. All right. Let's get into some stuff. All sales are final, even if we F it up. Okay. So Carmen, as you all know, is out here with these salt and pepper shakers for $39.99. Okay. They're $40 salt and pepper shakers. And she has taken these shakers. I told you guys, hold on, let me put my picture up here. Hold on. Nope, that's not what I want to do. There we go. So Carmen has taken this idea. Boss Lady's son, Matthias, he's been selling these salt and pepper shakers for the longest time on his website. Okay. And Carmen decided the exact same ones. Carmen decided that she would sell some items because she said she's a chef and she wants to brand some things. She's trying to increase her brand and improve her brand and blah, 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 blah. And so she's like, well, I'm going to buy some stuff and put my logo on them. So Carmen has these salt and pepper shakers that go for about, you can find between $5, these same ones on Temu, between $5 and $15 on Temu. Okay. Much less than that, somewhere in between. Right. And so Carmen, we've talked about it here on the show, but now they're available and they are shipping out. And guess who's doing the shipping? Huh? Yeah, Carmen. She's over there doing the actual shipping, and she came out with a policy. And I decided to go on her website. I was in the group. I was passing through my group the other day, the private group, and I said, anybody know the website for Carmen's salt and pepper shakers and for her new products? And somebody posted it. So I went looking, and while I was looking at the website, I said, well, let me go look at their policies. That's interesting. Well, baby, they got a policy up, and it is an all sales are final policy. There are so many grammatical errors wrong with this policy. It is not even funny. It is outrageous. So I went, looked through the website. I saw the policy up, and then I posted it in our group, and they've been having a field day with it a couple of days ago whenever I looked at it. So listen, here's what the policy says. 100, listen to this now, listen, 100%. Well, first of all, let's back it up. All sales are final policy. What? Okay, girl. 100% satisfaction guaranteed. But you just said all sales are final. That is what's called a contradiction and an oxymoron. That's what it's called. Look it up. Okay, this is an oxymoron. All sales are final. 100% satisfaction guaranteed. How can all sales be final? And you're guaranteeing my satisfaction. If you tell me it's a 100% satisfaction guarantee on something that I'm purchasing,
then the sales are not final. That means that if I'm not happy, if I'm not satisfied, that you're going to give me my money back. Who wrote this? I mean, we haven't even gotten into the verbiage of it all yet. Then it says, all sales are final. No period, nothing. Then there is no, I'm just reading how it is. All sales are final, no period. Then capital, there is no returns or exchanges. Okay, all run-on sentences, punctuation, grammar. There is no returns or exchanges. Each item is shipped and packaged by us personally and will not be shipped with any defects. What? How do you know that there aren't any defects in these products? You haven't made them. These are not products that you had engineered and manufactured, to certain specifications. You don't know if there are any defects. There are always going to be defects in products that are made by man or machine. Okay, there are always going to be defects, right? That's why you have quality control and things like that on assembly lines to try to catch some of the defects. But you've never purchased anything and you opened it and it didn't work. Yeah, that's a manufacturer defect. And what she's saying is each item is shipped and packed by us personally and will not be shipped with any defects. Okay. Please be sure about placing your order. What kind of sentence is that? Please be sure about placing your order. What? Huh? Please be sure about placing your order. Lowercase w. We are certain that you will not be disappointed in our product. First of all, how can you be certain about that? You can't be certain about that. And it's just so much wrong with the verbiage and the message. In the event that your product is damaged during the shipping process, here it is. It will be in your best interest to contact your shipping service to resolve the matter. First of all, ma'am, you're the one who's shipping the product. Hold on, what are you talking about? It'll be in our best interest to contact your shipping service to resolve the matter. No, it's your shipping service. You're the one who picked the shipping service, UPS, FedEx, whatever it may be. What are you talking? Let me read it. In the event that your product is damaged during the shipping process, so if they break, okay, if they didn't package them properly, if they're damaged, don't come back to us. Contact your shipping service provider. I don't have a shipping service provider. You the one who picked the provider and paid for the shipping and packed the product. So why is it on me to contact the provider that you picked? It ain't my shipping service. You picked to send out some products that got damaged. And from the looks of the picture on the left, look at those mailers that she's sending them out in. Do I have any here in the house? I don't even send my stuff out in those mailers, okay? I do not. I send out y'all already know the bags coming. I purchased custom boxes for that. I showed you guys whole pallets of those. And then the Instabraid units, I don't even ship those out in those bubble mailers. Probably the first one or two that I did, but after that, no. I ship them out in custom boxes that I paid for. All right. So, and they're packaged properly and professionally and all that kind of stuff. And these are not things that obviously can break, but for you to be shipping glass shakers in these flimsy ass so-called padded mailers, it ain't gonna work. It's not going to work. And then telling people that if they get broken during the shipping process, that you shipped out. Oh, well, too bad. So sad for you. I mean, this policy is very trifling. Now, on my Instabraid units, I absolutely do have a no return policy due to the intimate nature of the units. These are something that you put on your body, on your head, on your face, on your skin. Totally different. It's like almost like returning underwear. You can't do that. But there's nothing hygienic about these salt and pepper shakers or anything like that. And if something happened, like there have been plenty of times where people either didn't get their bag or the bag was sent to the wrong address for me, for my organization. After I tracked it down and make sure that the person really didn't get it, I've had to replace bag orders plenty of times. Plenty. That's, the bag, and we're not talking $40. These are $300 orders. Okay. So that's why I keep tracking on everything. I that's what takes me so long to get my orders out, because I have to do these things myself. I know if I do it, I'm going to do it right. If I do, entrust that to someone else, a lot of times, not a lot of times, but at least a couple of times, there has been issues like the bag went to the wrong address, or, whatever it may be. So, anyway, I digress. As a business owner, you have to account for things happening during the transition of your product, the shipping of your product, etc., to say that you absolve yourself of, I can't even talk, my tongue is tied, to absolve yourself from any damage during shipping, any mishaps of any type at all whatsoever, any defects, is absolutely ludicrous. Is absolutely positively ludicrous. And and then the salt and pepper shakers themselves, they're $40. Now, I mean, of course you can get the shakers for less, but listen, Carmen has a huge fan base. She has a lot of fans. She has a lot of people who follow her, but that number is slowly dwindling down because the blinders are coming off of people, and we're going to talk about some of the reasons why this is happening. Why their fan base is diminishing and why people are coming around to some of the things that's been going out around about them. But people are still going to, she still have those senior citizens who don't know about my page or some of these other pages and groups, so they have no idea what people are really saying about them. Okay. They only know what Carmen and Tay get online and tell them because they only follow their pages. A lot of them, not saying all of them. And so they're going to buy these salt and pepper shakers. They're going to buy them. And they're going to spend that money simply because it's coming from her. I mean, and that okay, they can do that. Those are her fans. That they're entitled to do that. But at least do it ethically. Telling people that we guarantee your satisfaction on one hand and in one breath, and then saying in the next breath, but all sales are final. You're not gonna get your money back. Once we got your money, that's it. You're done for. Is very shady business practices, and I don't foresee it going very far at all. All right. Okay. Let's talk about this perpetration. Okay. Let me skip back over here for 1 second. Okay. You're giving them too much knowledge for their overpriced product. I always give them knowledge. I mean, that's just part of the deal. Okay, listen. Before we get into this whole Tay thing and what's going on right now, because this is just terrible. Let me do this. Let me wrap up with let me remove this. Let me show you a quick video of Grandpappy trying to convince her followers and the world why they should be buying these salt and pepper shakers from her. And she compares herself to the likes of Gordon Ramsay and Paula Deen and et cetera, et cetera. But the problem is this. Okay, there are plenty of problems, but one of the problems is this. She's talking about, I want to be in all the stores, Walmart and Macy's and Neiman Marcus and everywhere. I want to be worldwide. Okay, I want to be worldwide. Like Paula Deen, she's a brand. Here's the problem with that. Paula Deen is a brand. Okay, Paula Deen, hear me now. Paula Deen is a brand, and her name and Paula Deen is a poor example of how she wants to be and who she wants to be, and following the footsteps of. Paula Deen messed up her brand the same way Carmen messed up her brand. All right, Paula Deen called her black servants the N-word. And she was using the N-word all the time, but she had this slave thing birthday party. If you guys remember a few years ago, she was using the N-word, and she got dropped from the Food Network, from Food TV, all her endorsements and her deals done. Gone. She effed up her brand by using a racial slur and using slurs, and it came to light. Carmen, you're no different. You're out here calling Black people tar babies and using slurs and KKK and et cetera, et cetera. And if Paula Deen fell from that high pedestal that people put her on, fall from grace for, you know what I'm saying, doing the same thing, what makes you think that you are building toward this brand that's going to allow you to be a national, in national stores and worldwide stores and things like that? No, you're not building a brand. You're tearing your brand down, and you have been doing that ever since you met Tay a year and a half ago. You have been airing your dirty laundry, both of you, in front of the world, and that is tearing down your brand. Your relationship woes on a cooking platform. You should have just stuck to cooking and you would have a brand. You'd have a decent brand by now. Your brand was trending upwards. You were on the, you know what I'm saying, like you were moving in the right direction with Karina and with the I Got You brand. And once Tay came onto the scene, you lost all sensibility. You lost all connections to people who were keeping you sensible and keeping you grounded. And you still could have had Tay on the side, right? I don't think people were mad about you being with Tay. I think that it was what Tay was doing. And now people are starting to see what we were saying from the decade that we saw about Tay and her how manipulative she is, how calculating she is. You know, now people are starting to see it, like what's happened here in the last couple of hours or so, you know, with this toy drive, and we'll talk about that. But we've been new. We've been saying it. People was like, oh, y'all just mad because she with Tay. No, nobody's mad because she's with Tay. Why would people be mad about that? It was the things that Tay was doing in the background that people didn't believe or didn't know. But now Tay, it's like Tay doesn't even care, you know what I'm saying, anymore, to be discreet about it. She's just out here wilding out. So anyway, so Carmen, you throwing Paula Deen name in there, talking about you want to be like her and have your brands in the store like her. You are like her. She messed up her brand by using slurs, and so did you. Huh? No store will pick you up. First of all, these are not even, girl. All right, let's take a look at the clip and then we'll talk.
Brenda Hartman, Christine Jackson, Monica Conley. Yeah, the orders are steady coming in. Lisa Light Davis, I just said, Sandra, did you pin it? The cutting boards and everything, we're working trying to get everything to you, but you can just go ahead on and get your stuff. Just go ahead on and get your stuff. And if you order, Gail Bailey, that people just want my stuff. Gail Bailey, nobody cares what you paid for your salt and pepper shakers. The people that are buying my branded salt and pepper shakers want my branded salt and pepper shakers. My name carries some weight, and they appreciate what I bring into their lives and into their homes. And that's why they're ordering my branded salt and pepper shakers. So you're not going to stop people from supporting me. And it's really sad, but we ain't going to worry about that. Shelf, when will you have the cutting boards? The cutting boards, we're working on that. Vicky Spencer, can everybody on here let Vicky Spencer know that y'all don't care if they're cheaper on Amazon? You know, it's a brand, just like, you know, say any other chef that's on Walmart shelves. And that's where I'm striving to be as a small business. Gordon Ramsay, he's a brand. Okay. Paula Deen is a brand. That's not, you know, these people are brands, and I have people that love and support and appreciate what I bring to them, And that's why they want these. Okay. The cheese grater, everything is coming. And that's what I'm trying to do, guys. I am, building my brand. I'm working on my brand and supporting small Black minority female businesses is what's up. It's the brand that, the pioneer woman is a brand. And my brand is going to be so strong because of people like you that support me. The knife, all that, Gina, we're working on all that. We're working on all that. So go ahead and get your salt and pepper shakers. And then when the knives come in, if I got to offer a discount on shipping, that's what we're going to do. You know, we'll, if you've already ordered something, we'll find a way to reduce your shipping. Yeah, Rachel Ray is a brand. And it's so many people that recognize me and my brand. And that's why, you know, that's what it's all about, you know. That's what it's all about. Me building my brand, me bringing you the kind of cooking content, the traveling content, me bringing you everything that I have. I ordered, now here's another one, Catherine Ross. Thank you so much. Catherine Ross says, I ordered my salt and pepper shakers due to the fact they have your name on them. Chef Carmen HTX is why I ordered your salt and pepper shakers. I can't wait for you to come out with your own cookbook. Well, I have several cookbooks, but I'm going to come out with another one, Patricia Small. And for Christmas, if I added any value to your life, if I made you laugh, smile, if I taught you anything, cooking wise, if I brought joy into your life, you know, order my salt and pepper shakers. I want to show you guys love.
Child, listen. No. Okay? No, no, and no. In order to, when you are selling something that's glass, all right? These salt and pepper shakers are glass, all right? And when you are selling something that is fragile, listen to me. Now, I know I give them business advice all the time. I'm tired of giving them business advice for free, okay? You're supposed to have a label on your packaging that says fragile, right? Everybody knows this. This is common knowledge. You're supposed to have something indicating that your package is fragile and, you know, to handle with care. They're not doing that. She's putting them in these United States Post Office mailers. I'm very familiar with them. They're very thin. They're supposed to be padded or bubbled, but it is one thin layer of bubbling, you know, that bubble material. That's it. That is not enough to secure something that is very fragile and glass. And then to tell people that if it breaks, not if, when it breaks, don't come back. Go back to your shipper. It's not my shipper. You're the one who picked them. So you go back to them and get your money back and send me the replacement in the mail. Pronto. This is just crazy, y'all. Salt and pepper shakers with a printed sticker on them that she printed herself. So I've been hearing a lot about, you know, her printing it, you know, the labels herself, the stickers. Are those her stickers, or are they, did she get them, you know, are they what's called embossed professionally? I don't know. Somebody said I put mine in the garbage. You ordered them from somewhere else. Somebody said, Carmen, you're out of your mind. She's talking like she distributed this product. All she did was put a sticker on there. She's crazy. That's it. That's all she did. Whether she did it or somebody else did it. I mean, nothing. And she knows how to cook, honey. I don't know what that means. I'm so sick of them lying and scamming. Okay. So I just wanted to show y'all that. Before we get into this big scandal, once again, another scandal with Tay's name involved, you know what I'm saying, as the main person behind the scandal, like Cancergate and so many other things that her name has been involved with since she's been on the scene. Let's take a quick look at Carmen dancing and doing a little ditty, in her dress, like the nice pillow princess and lipstick lesbian we know her to be, She's a leg thrower backer. Let's take a look.
I can't hold back
No
my tears. Let me cry. Silky Smooth and Tay was up all night on TikTok. And today is probably the most relaxation that I've seen Silky get since she's been here. She drove about 13 hours straight from Atlanta. And she's got a robe on. I was just telling her, I'm like, Silky, I'm different from you. Because I go downstairs, she's already made a bed, cleaned the room. When I come to your house, I'm not going to make my bed as soon as I get up. I'm just not. When I come to your house, it's just like I'm at vacation. Okay? Yeah, this is my Christmas skirt that Tay bought me. If I hold back my tears,
Again.
I'll just cry.
Terrible.
Y'all like this better? Y'all like my suits? Which one do you think, so?
That's cute.
Silky say this cute.
Look
Shake
at
it to the east. Shake
I
it
don't
to
know
the
any
west.
stud who acts like that.
I like the suits. I'm the suit. I'm the suits. I feel more comfortable in my own skin than my suits. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to find stuff. We ain't ate. I'm in here playing. Silky in the parlor. I don't know how many cups of coffee she had. You know what?
That's my third.
Do you like caramel coffee? Any kind of?
I do. Mm-hmm.
Man, I take those Russell Stovers.
Oh, and put it in there.
Man.
Child, as I said, I repeat and I maintain, I don't know any stud who throws on a dress, put their hands on their hips, swaying back and forth, singing, showing their legs, and carrying on like that. But we did hear, from the ex-wife about that double-headed dildo under the bed. The wife didn't even know anything about it. So we do, Carmen, it's okay. If you want to be in the lifestyle as a lipstick lesbian, do that. Do that. Nobody's going to blame you for that or fault you for that. Stop wearing them ridiculous ass tacky suits. Can you do that? Because we don't want to. You know what? I'd rather see her in these dresses with heels on than those tacky ass suits that she be wearing. I'm tired of seeing those, okay? I get a migraine every time I see those suits. My head start hurting real bad. My eyes can't take it. Stop wearing those. Okay. I just wanted to show y'all that little clip right quick. So y'all know, before we get into that, Carmen always, since Tay got on the scene, she's always told us, she's my wife. She don't have to rob me for anything. I just give everything to her. I give it all to her. She literally has said that before. And that's fine. You know what I'm saying? If Tay was a loving, genuinely loving and supporting partner and reciprocated, those feelings. But Carmen doesn't care because we done caught her on film saying something outrageous. Now, when I heard this, baby, I don't know what I was doing. I was multitasking while I was, looking at this particular clip. And I stopped doing what I was doing. I couldn't believe it. I had to rewind it and play it back and listen again. And I said, and this is what Tay is going off of. This is what's fueling Tay. Carmen said, what's mine is hers. And what's hers is hers. I said, does she realize what she's saying? Or did she really mean to say what she just said? Which means you don't have shit. If you giving everything away to her and she's able to also keep what's hers, what do you have? Let's take a listen, because I found this to be outrageous and hilarious.
Josephine Moore, if my wife is pimping me out, then she might, I'm just going to be pimped out because it's my wife. And what we do in our marriage and our relationship, we love each other first of all, and we support each other 10 toes down. So what is mine is my wife's. What is my wife is my wife's.
Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that?
Josephine Moore. If my wife is pimping me out, then she might hey, I'm just gonna be pimped out. Because it's my wife. And what we do in our marriage and our relationship, we love each other first of all. And we support each other. 10 toes down. So what is mine? What is mine is my wife's. What is my wife is my wife's.
Ooh, what? What is mine is my wife's. Okay. This is how it should go. Let me fix it. What's mine is my wife's, and what's my wife's is mine. That's how it goes. Huh? Anybody with any scruple of sense whatsoever knows that that's how it goes. But when you start talking about something, what's mine is my wife's, and she must have been looking on a piece of paper because y'all saw her Asha. What's mine is my wife's. And then Tay wrote the next line. And what's my wife's is my wife's. What? Even saying it right now, I done heard her say it. I done listened to that clip so many times. It's funny as hell and outlandish. And it lets you know exactly what's up in that relationship. How it's run, who the hell is running it, and who's benefiting from it. Come on, can we talk? Can we keep it real? Can we keep it a buck right now? She letting you know, huh? I mean, this is sad, yo. This is very, very damn sad. I want y'all to look at one more clip before we get into this scandal with Tay and Polyester, okay? As we call her, Bumpy Rough. In our private group. Because Bumpy Rough got some, Lucy, you got some explaining to do. Bumpy Rough got some explaining to do, okay? Bumpy Rough got some explaining to do because she always doing that little pinky thing. I don't want to do it because I ain't AKA and I ain't trying to offend anybody. And she always doing the sound and, you know, and the motion with the pinky and all that shit. Huh? Where's Bumpy Smooth's man at? Where's her nigga? Is she gay? What's her sexual preference? Bitch, I'm talking about you. You know why I'm talking about you, Bumpy Smooth? Because, bitch, don't think it wasn't brought to my attention that you put my damn when Carmen and Tay lied to get me thrown in jail, and I had to go down to the precinct and turn myself in. Bitch, I know that you put my picture up on your page. It came to my attention. I don't need to be on your page. These teammates, they everywhere, okay? And they know things. I never said anything about it because, you know, whatever. But I tell you what I did find interesting about Bumpy Smooth, too. Y'all know when the whole Miss Marion thing broke out and Miss Marion was going in on Tay, I noticed, that Bumpy Smooth, Bumpy Rough, Bumpy Polyester, I noticed that she had Miss Marion's rant about Tay on her page. Now, what kind of friend would do that? I think Bumpy Smooth is sweet on Grandpappy. That's what I think. And that she don't care too much, you know, for a little Scrappy. And she put Bumpy Rough put Miss Marion's rant on her page. And I was like, why would she repost that? I thought Tay that they were friends. Why would she be posting Tay's now op, which would be Miss Marion, right? And Miss Marion's is Tay's op, you know, vice versa. Why would she post that on her page? I thought that was very suspicious, as Carmen would say. Okay. Let me see. Crook said Tay's son is her son. Tay won't even claim Crook granddaughter. Waiting for a rebound for Crook. Well, she got to get in line. Listen, Bumpy Rough. Huh? Well, I feel like Martin talking to Pam off the Martin show. That sounds like some shit he would call her. Bumpy Rough. Woo! This orange juice is good. Yeah, orange juice is too sweet. I put water in mine. So I do a 2-to-1 ratio. 2 cups of orange juice and 1 cup of water. Listen, Bumpy Rough I got news for you, huh? Sharon Benz is the next person up, okay, to bat for Grandpappy. You got to take a number and get in line, Bumpy, huh? Because Sharon Benz Floyd done put in the time and the money, huh, to be next at bat. She got dibs. So you sit your ass down, take your ass back to Texas, all right? Bumpy rough. Bumpy rough, some silky smooth. Girl, where? Huh? Let's take a look at Bumpy Rough. For all of those of you who don't know who she is and what kind of shit she be doing. Huh? I got a little clip for y'all. I want to show y'all Bumpy Rough. Is Bumpy Rough on the spectrum? Why is she acting? Listen, I want y'all to pay attention to this video I'm about to show you and how she's acting in it. And you can hear Carmen and Tay kind of getting into a little bit of a tiff. Just a little bit. Just a baby tiff. All right? And something about, are you going to help do so-and-so? No, I'm not. You know, are you going to help put stuff together or something like that? Tay goes, no, I'm not. And then Bumpy Rough goes into this little dance she's doing, looking very special. She goes into this dance and, you know, and this little ditty that she starts to do and this little strange talk she starts to do. I'm like, is Bumpy Rough, is she really an AKA? Because I never joined. I didn't pledge or anything like that. Yeah, I know I graduated multiple times from college. I never wanted to be in a sorority. It just wasn't my thing. And but I do know a lot of AKA sisters and deltas. I know a lot of them. Now. And I've never seen any of them act peculiar like Bumpy. Huh? Bumpy, what are you doing? What are you doing even hanging out with Crook and Took? Like, how did that even come? How did anybody know? What, did she just started off being a Chef Carmen fan? Probably. Like most of us, you know, watching the videos and that kind of stuff. But going as far to allegedly, I'm not going to keep saying that, house the food trailer on her property and the truck. Have it on good authority. Both of them. And it's also been speculated that, well, we know for a fact because we're about to listen to it in here. Bumpy has, she drove down. She's at Carmen and Tay's house in Texas. And she drove down 15 hours is what Pap said. I'm willing to bet, and it's been going around, that she drove that food trailer and that truck back to Texas. I'm willing to bet. You know, they got the money now. They probably could pay the second chance loan or whatever it's called. What's the loan when you take out a loan on a title loan? They probably took out a title loan. They got the money from the Shakers coming in. They probably could pay the title loan off. They couldn't pay that ticket. So don't get out my damn face telling me how much they got and what they do and how they do. Tay was just trying to get out of a ticket. According to Miss Marion, that handicap parking ticket, which can run from $500 to $1,000, Little Scrappy didn't want to pay that. So she went to try to get out of it by scheming and scamming and trying to use Miss Marion's ID, because Miss Marion had a temporary a handicap decal. You know, she had a hip replacement surgery. Miss Marion wasn't really with the shits like that, which is why she didn't send her address so she can go over there to handle the ticket information. Miss Marion didn't give her the address. But anyway, we're not going to even get back into that. I'm just letting y'all know, you know what I'm saying, what kind of shenanigans Little Scrappy has been pulling as an AKA. Who's on here an AKA? They can get in touch with the AKA committee or whomever and let them know. Because listen, anytime you're part of any type of organization that's public facing, you know, AKAs, Miss America, Miss World, you have to uphold a certain standard, a certain reputation, a certain image, if you will, that is not damaging to the brand, to the organization, to the movement, period. I'm not an AKA, but I know how business is run, okay? And that is a business at the end of the day. So for Bumpy and Scrappy to be out here in these social media streets perpetrating at this toy drive that we're about to get into and doing all the shit that they doing and showing their ass and this and that and the third is not conducive to a being an upstanding member of an AKA or any type of sorority, period. And if I'm wrong, y'all correct me. I can let me know Silky's real name. Somebody inbox Tara's Silky's real name. It's on her page though. I'm sure she did pledge. I thought Tay had a handicap plate. It expired. So what happened was the handicap plate was a Florida plate. They said it belonged to that old man whose Jeep it was that she I heard he fell off the balcony with some help. That's what I heard. I'm not saying she did it. I'm just saying he had assistance falling off the balcony and of the house, and the house went to Tay. Well, it didn't go to her, but she kept it because she was living there with him. How the story goes, I don't know if it's true or not. I'm just telling you. She was living in the house, and the old man somehow took a tumble off that balcony, and she kept the house and the Jeep, and the family wanted it back, and it was a big deal, and blah 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 blah. And that would explain, because he was an old ancient ass white man. That would explain the handicap plate that was on that Jeep. So when it expired, it's not like she can renew it again because she's not handicapped that we know of, not physically anyway. And and the old man is dead. He's not here to renew his plate. So when it expired, now she has a Texas plate. And we all saw that in one of the videos that she showed the other day. And that's why she got so accustomed to parking in a handicap decal with this deceased old white man's handicap plate that was on her Jeep. Allegedly, I'm not going to keep saying that because that the whole show is built on a platform of allegations. That's what it is. Okay, it's all allegedly. So when the old man's plates expired, well, no, I wasn't on that. She's so used to parking in a handicap spot and and taking a space from an actual handicapped person. I can't stand to be out and see some young-ish person jump out of their car with a handicap, place card and run in the store and zip back out. Tay being a healthcare provider, practitioner, should be considerate of people who have handicaps and illnesses and etc. Had no business having her ass in the handicap space whatsoever. Okay, at all. And so she's so used to doing it because it's convenient. Oh, I'm gonna park up front and run inside. She did it, and they caught her. And they get issued that ticket for $500. And she tried to get out of it by lying and scheming and scamming and not paying it. I thought y'all were big ballers and shot callers. What happened? You should have slid that shit to Sharon Ben. She would have paid it. Huh? She slides crook 50,000 all the time. $500 ain't shit. That ain't nothing to Sharon Benzoid. She would have took care of that in a jiffy. Huh? Now, because you took your ass over to Miss Marion's house to try to force her to do it after she didn't reply with the address, now look what happened. Now it became a whole big scandal. Big deal. Anyway. Okay. Somebody said it figures she's so cheap. She was initiated, but she is inactive. Okay. She would never join a chapter because then she would be held accountable for her behavior. Wow. I wonder did Took push him. I don't know. Tay's not considerate of anyone. She thinks she's entitled. She's not a practitioner. I just, I agree. Okay. All right. Let's take a look at Bumpy Ruff. Okay. Let's take a look at Bumpy over at Carmen and Tay's house. Acting real interesting. I mean, she's the way she's talking and acting. It's giving touched. It's giving touched by an angel. Huh? It's giving touched. Just a smidge. Okay? But I can see it. All right, let's take a look. And mind you, Carmen keeps saying in the beginning of the video, oh, I got soap on my hands. I got to get the soap off my hands. I guess she wanted the cameras to know she had washed her hands because she was handling food. That's the only reason I could see why she left a big ass soap sud across her knuckles. Why would she do that and still handling the food and talking. Carmen's so insecure, both of them. They're so insecure about everything that they have to address everything, and they have to set up scenarios to try to get ahead of people talking about them, which is crazy. Or I got shuds on my hairs, or I need to wash these shuds off. She said it like 3 or 4 times. She said it multiple times about this. Why would you be handling food with soap on your hands? I got soap on my hands to let us know that your hands are clean. I mean, this is just ridiculous. Let's look at Touched by an Angel. Hold on.
On top.
Jay Allen.
All right.
Yes.
That's all enough, guys.
Look at this shit, Carmen.
Good morning. Good morning.
All right. Can you come? Come on, I got it. I got it.
Isn't this beautiful?
All right, so Taylor's coming down to help us.
No. Shady is coming down to find her items.
You're not coming down to help?
No. I don't have time.
Long hair.
Good morning.
Hair.
Good morning. Good morning.
We're like green olives, Tay.
Good morning.
Tay.
Jay Allen.
Tay.
Thank you. Love you too.
What about? Where are you?
I don't know.
I got scared because I know you like
Good
them.
morning. Good morning.
I did start to eat a few,
You did? Well, where are you?
but I didn't think
Y'all
about
come
it.
on through.
Like,
Cassandra
in my mind, I
Smith.
was
Good
like, oh,
morning.
olives.
Got Alexander.
Did you put you ate a few and put it back up?
I touched the olives.
What the hell is she doing?
I saw them like 2 days ago.
Nice outfit. Thank you, Cassandra Smith. Thank you.
That's
Alice
Buffy
Smith.
Ruff.
Good morning. Good morning,
I
ladies.
need my
Gentlemen.
green
Good morning.
olives.
Good morning.
That's crazy.
She the Grinch, y'all. She the who? Somebody. Dun, dun, dun. KJ. Morning, Silky. Good morning, y'all. Hey.
But I did get you these, maybe for
Go
ice or
Shields,
something.
good morning.
It's the silicone molds.
Good morning. Shake that thing, Jay Allen. Hey, girl.
What the hell is she doing?
Oh, good morning.
Oh, there it is.
Love you. Thank you, Paula.
All right, so you get to participate in this part. Let me get the soap off my hands. Okay, so what we're gonna do?
Look at the soap on her hands, y'all. She wants y'all to know her hands
Got
clean.
some green ones and some browns. Okay, and we're gonna have to hurry. All I want you to do is stick these around.
What is Buffy doing?
Okay, so we're gonna put a green, a black, a green, a black. And I know I got soap all over my hands. Yeah.
I know I got soap all over my hands. Look at the sun. Y'all see the sun?
You make a party. I had 2 coffees.
I'm actually drinking juice. I'm trying to get,
She's trying to wake up.
increase my coffee content.
She just trying to distract us, Nova.
So all you're gonna do is stick a green or black or and a red, okay? Like this. Baby, we're making our chocolate tonight. Cookies here, we got this.
You gotta get my education for that. I'm looking for my duster, and then we'll have it.
All right. See this here? Okay, so what you're gonna do is you're just gonna stick a green, okay, a
Flying.
black,
Look what Peppy doing.
and then a red. Baby, you can come help her and I'll cut, and we can go. And usually I have the real
They ain't
tomatoes.
trying to help. Tell my
Look at
baby
this
you
stick.
can come help.
I want to stick the red in there like this. And we're just gonna go up. And my tree is leaning.
That's
See?
Buffy polyester.
Green, black, or red. In there like that. And we can start that way where they can see and I can
Fly
cut.
in the sky. I those flies is high.
Usually that's about 3 minutes.
Take
Yeah,
a
3
look.
minutes.
It's in a book.
Go all the way down to the bottom. Let's turn this off. Yeah, we're running late. So
Look at it. Oh, let me back it up some. Let me show y'all this. All right, let me take it down. Y'all don't need to see it no more. So in case you missed it, that is Cook the Crook. She's a Crook fan, but she tolerates a little Scrappy. Okay. She put Miss Marion ripping a new asshole in Tay on her page. And honestly, when I saw that, I was like, oh, they must have fell out with Bumpy Rough. You know, that would be Silky Smooth. They must have fell out with Bumpy because why would she post this on? Why would she post the op on her page ripping into Tay? Then I saw her posting some more burnt up pancakes, some Cajun pancakes and shit. I said, oh no, they still friends. I couldn't understand why she would do that. Because it wasn't favorable towards Tay at all whatsoever. But that's what she did, and that's how she was rocking. I come to figure that she's cool with Grandpappy, but she tolerates Lil Scrappy. And Lil Scrappy can't stand her in the house, as some of y'all have already noted. You don't handle food with soap on your hands. Rinse them. Exactly. Hey, Marvin, what's up? That lady looks lost. I think I saw Rochelle in here too. Hi, Rochelle. The Jolly Green Giant. That's how she look. Somebody said, yeah, she off about Bumpy Rough. Sitting up there playing with that damn cheese. I understand what you call it. Carmen was going for when she was trying to make that cheese tree, but baby, no, it wasn't giving what it was supposed to give. Let me see. Special needs presentation. Ben's better watch out. Ben's ain't playing with her. Ben's gonna call her up. Y'all ready for Ben's phone call, baby? Because Ben's been sitting in the cut watching all this shit go down, and she don't appreciate whatsoever that child. She don't appreciate it. You don't handle food with soap on your hands. Exactly. The Three Stooges. Yeah, she was trying to distract us from what Crook and Took was saying in the background. That's exactly what she was doing. Oh, I know this. I know she hear my phone ringing. She better not be over there with that polyester Bumpy Smooth bitch. Hey, what's up? What's up? What you doing? I'm over here just kicking it with Shirky and Tay. And Rico is over here massaging my feet. What's up? Well, I heard about everything that was happening online, and I see that Silky lady is out there. I thought you wasn't fucking with her like that no more, baby. I mean, listen, the money done slowed down with you after all the contests and everything. I got to find some more money to come into to my pockets and for today. Well, baby, listen, I heard that she drove your truck from Atlanta, where she lives, all the way to Texas, baby. I would have had your truck air shipped to you. I would have had it shipped and dropped right by air into your front yard, baby. I would do that for you. Don't embarrass me out here in these Facebook streets like this, baby. You already know I die for you. I do anything for you. Don't have no other bitch over there. Listen, you ain't my woman, all right? Oh, I ain't your woman now? When I was paying all that money for the favorite chef, bitch, I know you wasn't gonna win. You ain't had the skills, but I stuck by you, and I tapped into my pension and everything. I didn't believe in you, but I still supported you. Now you got a new bitch over there? Huh? Oh, you don't even like dark-skinned bitches. You call them tar babies. Yeah. I know you call dark-skinned women tar babies all the time. You don't even like them. What's that bitch doing there? Taking my place? Don't do this to me, please. Don't do this to me. Listen, I gotta go. Rico's about to start massaging my ass next. I gotta go. Send me 50,000. I ain't sending you shit. Or you ain't gonna send me 50,000, or I'll get it from Bumpy. Well, you get it from Bumpy. You can get it out that bitch ass, because I ain't sending you nothing else. Fuck you and Tay. And everything y'all doing, I'ma tell everybody. Or everything I got it, girl. I think I'm burning something up. I gotta go take it off the grill. Bye, bitch. Listen, let me tell you something. Sharon Benz is another pawn in this game that Tay is playing. Okay, Tay knows that Sharon is sweet on Carmen and that they had a relationship prior to them. They were trying to see if it would work. And Tay knows this, and she keeps her around, and it's really sad because no woman, come on now, no woman who's in a lesbian relationship is going to keep a broad around who is sweet on her wife. No woman would do that unless they're using them for financial gain. That's like you being in a heterosexual relationship, right? You in a relationship with a man, you think a man is going to let you keep another man around that you used to fuck with? Your husband is going to let you keep another man around that you used to F with and invite him over to the house and be calling him out and got to know. It's inappropriate is what it is. But, you know, these two inappropriate people, so anything goes for now. Hi, Flo. How are you? Hi, Mr. Harry. How are you, darling? You got that bumpy bitch over there? You don't even like dark skin bitches. You like them light, right? Damn near white. All right, let's get into this Tay stuff. Okay, so Tay has, let me put it up. Hold on, let me put it on the screen. So Tay, this year, said she was doing a toy drive and that she would be collecting toys for the less fortunate. Okay. And, you know, she gave her Amazon account. People send in toys. That's all great and lovely. And she saw an opportunity to attach her name to something without asking permission to do so, without giving the publicity and notoriety and the props to the actual event organizer, any of that. So what she was trying to do was make herself look like she was part of a larger event, a large event, and had her Cash App information up and all of her information, Cash App, Zelle, etc. Because she was trying to give people the impression that this was an event that she was part of, and you know, and send money to me, send money to me, because look what I'm doing. Look how big this event is. Look how much work we've done. Look how much, you know, goodness that we're doing, and look at all the things we put together. Look at all these bicycles behind me. She did photo ops, all kinds of stuff. And so when the lady got wind of it, the lady's very upset. All right. So this is not some fly-by-night organization that Tay is playing with. This is an organization that's been around for a long time, over 20 years. And they're very big in Texas. They are philanthropists. They do this every single year. And so when Tay got whiff of it, she was like, oh, this will be, she and Bumpy thought it would be a good idea to go and bogart and go in and act like it was their event. So let's do, here we go. Okay. So perpetrating again. So this is what the lady said. The lady's name is Rhonda Prince. And she said, it's the day before Christmas and the day after our extravagant toy giveaway, and my entire spirit is crushed. I am hurt, disgusted, shocked, appalled, angry, just a bag full of negative feelings and emotions. And yet I'm also working to get this figured out. How? Why? Who? She's talking about Tay and Bumpy. I had no idea who these people were. In our own house. I feel her. Wrapped. I think she mean raped. Ripped under our own nose. Robbed with our permission to enter via one of the homies who drank the Kool-Aid a female was serving. So act as if this was, so you act as if this was your event in our house. So they own a gym. They have a gym, and this is where it happened. You came and said you had a donation and gave us 10 to 15 toys. Okay. If you see all the bikes in the background, 10 to 15 toys is nothing to this organization. They were well prepared to serve the masses. Okay. So you act as if this was your event in our house. You came and said you had a donation and you gave us 10 to 15 toys, then asked if you could volunteer morning of the event as we were preparing to open the gates. Already 1,000% stock. They didn't want for nothing, is what they're saying. We didn't need anything. Certainly not 10 toys from you, baby. Do you see all these bikes and, hundreds and hundreds of gifts that they have? So the lady is saying, like, we didn't need anything. We were already stocked. Then they put the hats on that she gave them, drank the coffee, and ate donuts we provided for our volunteers, water, coffee, donuts, etc., etc. Because, Scrappy is greedy as hell. So the lady said, you over here in our house perpetrating, we let you in, and you were eating up all our snacks and everything like you were a legit volunteer. Here we go. Sorry. And then did a live for over an hour. I'm going to show you guys part of that. Requesting Zelle, Cash App, and stars for our event and never mentioned us. No Rap A Lot Records, that's the name of the company, the organization, sorry. No Pretty Girls Rock, no James Prince, no Rhonda Prince, all me, okay? Our event and never mentioned us. Then you videoed our cars. I mean, they were acting like groupies, Tay and Carmen, and Tay and Bumpy. Then you video out our cars, some questioning why someone in these types of cars would come asking you for Christmas toys. We don't want our cars videoed. That is a huge safety risk. I agree. So unfortunately, we have to change how we handle and who we will allow to volunteer. More unnecessary work for me, but I will deal with this because in my family, we protect our homes, and Prince Complex is one of our homes. Our non-for-profit that we have 100% funded since the late 90s. So they've been doing this for a while. These new scamming games these people have going on nowadays in the name of a nonprofit is ridiculous. I literally, just within the last 2 weeks, have learned the game they are playing, pretending to be so giving and concerned about others while taking via your Cash App, Zelle, memberships, donations. I'm starting to see a lot of people. I live in my own and just wouldn't imagine anyone doing this. And then they go to sleep at night. 2023 year of exposure. So this is from the lady who's, responsible for, she's part of the Prince family out there in Texas. Again, they do a lot of things. They have, lots of different resources for people. They're non-for-profit. That she said, been doing it since the 90s. They're well established. And here comes Tay attaching her name to what they're doing, not even mentioning their name. You know how disrespectful that is? Not even mentioning their name, giving them zero credibility, taking all the credit for this event, which was a huge success, and acting like they're part of the success of this event, and collecting cash apps in the name of this event, which is terrible. So here's a picture in the middle of Bumpy and Scrappy. You can see someone took a screenshot of this, someone in our group. You can see they're at this lady's event doing a photo op with all the bikes behind them. So let's get in front of all the bikes that we're going to be giving out to kids and put our cash apps up like we help do something towards that, is what it is. That's called perpetrating. All right. And you can see her Cash App information is up there. Thank you for your support, Cash App. Thank you for your support. Like you did something. Cash App, mailing address, Zelle, everything. You can see it's right here. Okay. And they go Bumpy right there. Her fellow so-called AKA doing something grimy that she should know better than to do. You know, just because Scrappy is driving the train, she jumped right on it. She sat right behind the driver in the passenger seat, right behind him. So not in the passenger seat, but behind the driver as a passenger on the train. So, you know, if you look at Bumpy, you can tell she knows she shouldn't be doing that. But Scrappy, she don't give a damn. Look at her eyes, her smile. She's beaming. She's beaming in this photo, like she's proud, and she did something. Look at me. Look what I did. Look what I could do. And had zero to do with this event at all, and didn't again even give the credit to the event planner. So let's look at this video. This would be Tay at the event with Bumpy talking about, you know, just talking about the event and how they're happy and this and that and the third. And you know what I'm saying? And acting like she's on camera. Okay. You know, so what they're doing is when the kids come in, I've been part of these events. When a kid is a certain age, I'm sure a lot of you too, when a kid is a certain age, you know, and you have a big event like this, you have the toys, clothes, etc., separated by the age groups. So Tay made sure that she was on camera saying, "Oh, we got a 6-year-old. Here goes a 6-year-old toy right here." So she did a little, you know, photo op and a little camera work, you know, to really make y'all think that she was part of this larger, you know, effort to give lots and lots of gifts and to do this big great thing that she had zero to do with at all. But in this video, she wanted to do a couple of things and make y'all send her some money because she had a Cash App up. So, you know, for you guys to be an impression that you know, she was working this event and she helped to contribute to the success, which is absolutely terrible. Let's take a look at the video and then we'll talk a little bit about it more. Take you down. Hold on. Never seen someone beg so much. Here it is. Okay. Here's little Scrappy at this lady's event, uninvited. You know what I'm saying? Or I think the lady said that they would talk. Tay and Bumpy were talking to someone else, like who was part of the event, like one of the gatekeepers, and they fed the lady the Kool-Aid, and the lady was like, "Okay, you know, you could come in," because they wanted to. That's another thing. The lady says she never asked them. Nobody ever asked them to volunteer. But in this video I'm about to show you, Tay lies and says that she was invited, you know, to work the event. And the lady's like, "No, we didn't invite you. You came and said that you wanted to be a part of it, and you fed us this Kool-Aid, and we said okay." So let's take a look.
So Silky and I wound up coming to drop off toys. So we dropped off a bunch of toys. And while we were here, we were asked if we would be helping to volunteer. So we are here.
Boy, 13 girl, 1 8, 1 7-year-old boy.
8. I got the girl.
I need 2 girl kids, 6 years old. 1 girl kids, 6 years old. 1 7-year-old boy. And 2 boy kids, 5-year-old.
1 6-year-old. I got one of them. I have one of them. I just need one more. So Silky and I wound up coming to drop off toys. So we dropped off a bunch of toys. And while we were here, we were asked if we would be helping to volunteer. So we are here.
1 girl, boy. Boy, 13 girl, 1 8, 1 7-year-old boy.
8. I got the girl.
I need 2 girl kids 6 years old. 1 girl kids 6 years old. 1 7-year-old boy. And 2 boy kids 5-year-old.
1 6-year-old. I got one of them. I have one of them. I just need one more.
Y'all, listen. Trying to pretend like the work that they were doing to me was enough. The work that Tay was doing was enough. Yeah, it was getting donations and toys. Basically, she was a coordinator. You know, she was coordinating the toys to the different families and different places or whatever. And you know, while some people think that's not noble enough, I think that that was enough. But they clearly didn't think it was enough. Someone said, Cassandra said, and I agree, she came up with this idea after everyone started talking about her not having many toys, after people donated and bought toys. She was trying to save herself. Listen, when I went out to serve yesterday, I didn't go out with like this big number, like I have to feed 1,000 people or serve 1,000 people or anything like that. What I had to be enough. Whatever it was, it had to be, it was enough for me. You know, it's however many less people went hungry that day. I didn't have a number that I had to cap out on. I didn't have to, you know, hitch my wagon to something else and pretend like it was something that I was doing on my own or that I was part of, you know, the success of it. What you do, listen to me, guys, whatever you do to, in the name of helping other people, whatever it is, it has to be enough. It's enough. You don't have to qualify it. You don't have to do that. You don't have to quantify it. You don't have to do that. Whatever you do, and however many people you feed and you take care of or you buy toys from, it's enough. But to want to be bigger and appear to be bigger and appear to be doing more than what you actually did, that's where the problem comes in. And that is the mark of a narcissistic person, very much so. And a manipulator, especially if you're not even giving credit to the organizations that's responsible for helping the people. You know, the lady said they came with 2 bags, and in those 2 bags, they had about 10 toys between the 2 bags. I mean, that's nothing to an organization like this at all. But you know, it probably would have had those 5 or 10 toys probably would have had a bigger impact if they would have taken them, you know, somewhere else in their own name, but that wasn't glamorous enough. Tay is all about appearances. She's all about keeping up appearances, and yeah, this is backfired in their face. Now people are starting to see what people were saying about them from the beginning, especially Tay, how she is, how she's behind the scenes, pulling the strings and being the puppet master, and you know, putting Carmen in these precarious situations that are almost impossible to get out of. She can never mend the relationship between you know, the friends that she's lost, the people she's burnt, and Tay's okay with that. Tay said the other day, I don't have the audio clip, but she definitely did say that she doesn't have, I probably do have it. Tay went on record and said that she doesn't have any grandkids. Tay, she was like, yeah, I have my son, and you know, I'm grateful for that, and I don't have any grandkids, so you know, blah 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 blah. If you now, y'all correct me if I'm wrong, because I've never been married, but I think I know how it goes. If you're married to someone and they have kids, those are your kids. So like Ashley will be Tay's stepdaughter, and any kids that Ashley have will be Tay's granddaughter. For Tay to get on, she knew exactly what she, listen to me, guys. Nothing that Carmen, I don't know about Carmen, but nothing that Tay says is something that's without thought. She puts a lot of thought into what she says and the impact of what and the impact that it's going to have on people. She knows exactly. Like that time she was talking to Victoria on the phone, and Ashley didn't want her talking to her, and she went live a couple of days later like, I talked to Victoria, she's so precious and she's so this and that. Tay is very manipulative. I don't know how many times she's been married, multiple times. And if you such a great catch, whoever it is in life, okay, you such this and that and the third and blah 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 blah, the cat's meow, you wouldn't have been married 15 times. And then let's try it with a girl this time. Let's see if it'll stick. It's not going to stick, Tay, because she's in it for herself. Listen, Carmen. Scrap is in this. Scrap, only thing she cares about is that bag. She don't care who's watching. She knows we're all watching, and she knows we're all smarter than Carmen. So she knows that we're onto her. She does not give a damn. She could care less that we know that she's, you know what I'm saying, juicing the hell out this lady and making her look stupid in the meantime. And this Bumpy Smooth, she getting caught right up in the shenanigans. She getting caught up in the shenanigans too. Yep. I need all my nurses to come forward. Somebody, wait, before I show this next clip, let me see. You can tell the bitch lying, whispering and looking around. They both did the same thing last year with the church. Did they? Hi, Miss Roberta. They sound like they're selling horses and bodies. Took was doing everything for the camera. The most for the camera. The most. Showing those bikes and stuff all behind them. Baby, that was orchestrated and planned. She knew exactly what the hell people would think when they saw that behind her. Like, ooh, look what Tay doing. Ooh, Tay turned it out this year. Nope. Benzoy getting tired of her. Trust me. She could have taken all those toys, etc., to a hospital. Right. Yep, Crook watching you and that lady's page because I'm blocked and watching them from my mama's page. Oh. How unique. Presenting to be a part, to look the part. Utterly ridiculous. Always want to be seen. I donated 10 toys per their wishes. What? You mean Crook and Tooks? Or you mean the Prince Foundation? We need answers. They've already did that scam last year, the Children's Hospital. Right. Hi, Shane. From my mama's page. Crook posted an hour ago and take 3 hours ago. Oh, she's a grifter, no doubt. Money hungry. What's up, Crackberry? I haven't seen you in a while. She did that well. Let me see. She should have made. She should have made her turn over all the donations she collected at that gym. They finding out about Houston, honey. So what happened to all these toys that they were getting? The people was mailing to them. I agree. It was a lot of toys. They must have returned them for the money to pay for Vegas. I don't know what happened. Exactly. My husband's daughter and my daughter. My husband's daughter is my daughter. Right. And her son is my grandson. Okay. I was just checking. That's right. That's how it goes. Exactly right. All right. Thank you for letting me know that. She sure did say that. Meanwhile, Crook claims her son. That's the part that I left out. That's the most important. That's the piece I forgot to tell y'all about. Exactly. All day long, my son. Oh, he my son. Meanwhile, baby, he treat her like the help. I'm married. I have 9 grandkids. My husband's grandkids are mine as well. We are one. Never separate. I never. Hey, Timothy. Like Grandpappy always claims Scrappy's son as her own. Right. I don't even say step grandkids. That part. Facebook. Oh, Patricia, I'm about to put you on timeout. You know better. I'm divorced and my ex-husband's children. I'm divorced and my ex-husband's children and grandchildren still call me grandma. Why would she say something like that? I'm so confused about. I mean, just the things that come out of her mouth. I'm so confused why she would call Tay. Would say that Victoria is not her grandchild. I mean, that's what she said. Basically, she didn't say her name, but she said she doesn't have any grandchildren. That's crazy to me. I think they both plan to go out and get some money today. Let me see. They probably headed to TikTok. And someone said something about her with that phone being out and she tried to overtalk her. Right. Who we talking about? Patricia, you must be new to this page. I ain't gonna block you, but you need to catch up to speed because, baby, I ain't about to tell you about Took, Crook, and Bumpy. No. Or Wheezy, okay? Let me see. So, it's strange that she thinks it's okay for her to show up on the scene at any and everybody's house she don't know. Behind every action, there's a reaction, 100%. And this lady ain't playing with her. The lady is furious. The Prince family's furious. You can see in his body language, he doesn't really like Carmen. My son's wife daughter has been mine since 3 months old. That part. Okay, look. So, hi, Miss Chandler. How are you? Happy, did you have a birthday? I think you had a birthday recently. Happy belated birthday. Houston's not going to put up with Tay and her mess. That part right there. Okay, listen. So, y'all know Tay claims that she's, a healthcare provider, a nurse. And she swears up and down. Somebody said, boss lady saw right through Took in the beginning. I think we all did. And then people started these defense pages for them. And, talking about how good and wholesome they were and how they were good people and how, people need to leave them alone. These two grown-ass adults, okay? They do not need a mouthpiece for them. I never had one for me. Huh? I don't have anybody. I don't have a mouthpiece. Let me put it like that. I use my own mouth. That's it. I don't have nobody in my ear having conversations with me before I go live, after I go live. No. But that's not the case with them whatsoever. Houston is not going to put up with Tay and her mess. You're exactly right about that. He just deals with Carmen because of her followers, and he made out good for birthday money. What are y'all talking about? But we also through Tay, all those people going to bat for her, you know what I'm saying, for both of them. They didn't need that. I mean, they could have used their own mouths. And now the blinders are starting to come off. Going over to Miss Marion house, touching her stuff, whether she deleted people or not. Touching it, period. Going over there with the intention of getting out of a parking ticket, period. Everything attaching their names and, you know what I'm saying, to an event that they had nothing to do with whatsoever, and collecting money in that same, vein, collecting money. Like, I mean, it's just, people are starting to see. That's all I'm saying. Let's see. Boss lady, she must don't know about the Prince family, how they get down in real shit. Okay. So, Tay says that she's, a nurse and blah, 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 blah. We know the timeline of her working in COVID and how that coincided with her finally getting her BSN. So she's never worked under her BSN license other than giving COVID infusion. So, but she wants to go ahead on and get the practitioner license because you could do a lot more with that. I'll just leave it at that. And you can a BSN. Okay. And so, Tay tries to convince us that that those nails that she wear are acceptable in a healthcare setting. I'm here to tell you, as a person who also works in a healthcare setting, okay, as someone who is an executive leader in that space and makes a lot of the rules, policies, et cetera, et cetera. And not just things like no nails, but I mean actual rules and policies as it pertains to how healthcare practitioners are supposed to move across the healthcare space. That could be clinically, that could be administratively, operationally, etc. I've never, ever encountered a healthcare worker in any healthcare setting, not a healthcare worker, a nurse. Let me qualify it. I've never encountered a nurse who didn't know the policy about long nails. It is not acceptable. I don't care how much you try to blow smoke up your asses about how it's okay to wear, for nurses to wear long nails, and it's acceptable. And I've even seen it in some hospitals. Say, you are a damn lie. You are a liar. That is definitely like a cardinal sin to be wearing long nails. All the stuff that could get trapped, all the germs, the transfer. You can't do your job adequately with those long ass nails on because it becomes cumbersome to do a lot of different things. And it's unsanitary, period. Where my nurses at? Come up to the podium because this is ridiculous. Let's take a listen to Tay trying to convince y'all, not me, how it's perfectly fine and okay. And these are the old ways and old people. Baby, I got news for you. You're not young. These nurses are graduating with their BSN at 23 years old, sweetheart. Okay? 23 years old. So, trying to say the old nurses, you're one of them, and you should know better. So let's take a listen.
Especially with the older people. A lot of older people, they're very stuck, and they think in the very old school way. Nowadays, nurses, techs, whatever, I mean, we wear nails, and we wear long nails. So it really depends on your environment. I mean, even in some hospitals, I've seen nails. Chiron, absolutely, I will. So yes, I did the cable knit sweater. Honestly, especially with the older people, a lot of older people, they're very stuck, and they think in the very old school way. Nowadays, nurses, techs, whatever, I mean, we wear nails.
That's because Tay hasn't worked in a proper clinical setting before. Really. I mean, maybe as an LPN, you know what I'm saying? Which shout out to the LPNs. We need y'all. Like, definitely. It's the LPNs who be knowing what's up in the hospitals. You know what I'm saying? It's them. They be knowing. They if you a new doctor, you getting your advice. Or you a new nurse, you getting your advice from the LPNs. They know what's up. They know all the rules, regulations, the policies. They do a lot of the grunt work, so they know what's up. Let's see. She's a habitual liar, I swear. It's not about old rules. Old sanitation is sanitation, and it's very unsanitary to have long nails working in the healthcare space. This is, I mean, to even be trying to keep convincing people that lets me know, you know? Did she have those nails when she first ate that grinder sandwich? That's a good question. I think she had taken them off. Didn't she say something like that? Like, oh, I took them off and then I'm off on a few days. Didn't she say that? Let me get my memory back. Let me get my memory together. She said something like she had her nails off because she didn't have nails on that night. And in a later video, she was saying something like, oh, I took my nails off, but I'm going to be off assignment for a few weeks because, she works on those contracts because, she can't get a regular job at like the hospital. You work at Texas. Texas got some major healthcare facilities and hospitals. The fact that she's not working at any of them and never have lets you know. But she was saying that she was in between contracts and so she was going to get her nails done. Y'all remember that? Because I remember that. Which further lets everybody else know who don't know, because the rest of us, we know that you cannot wear nails when you are working in a nursing capacity. You cannot. And why she keep trying to push this lie down our throat, I have no idea. No, she didn't. Her nails were dirty. Pappy is the only old woman I know. If you are rendering patient care, no longer nails. The CNAs definitely the glue to the nursing industry, no doubt. I have a lot of respect for them. Everyone has their part and their role in the healthcare space. You know what I'm saying? So, as far as I'm concerned, the BSN is no better than the CNA. You know what I'm saying, et cetera, because everyone has their role. And listen, if you ever get shot, stabbed, or anything else, and they have to rush you to the hospital, and you're not worried about what somebody's title is. Oh, you a CNA, you a ASN, you a BSN, you a MSN. You don't give a damn. Okay, when your life is on the line, all you care about is getting your clothes cut off and getting the care that you need to save your life. Those titles and designations go out the window. She had those nails when she was working. That's why I have my doubts about what she was doing. Miss Latanya is a nurse for a long time. No artificial nails if you're having patient contact. Never in a hospital setting. Tell myself, I even know in a hospital setting, sweetheart, you can wear nails. You a damn lie. Tay must be working in the morgue because that's the only place I know you could wear nails. I mean, you shouldn't because it's obviously unsanitary, but you're not transferring it from live patient to live patient. Like, stop lying, Tay.
Especially with the older people.
She don't know.
A lot of older people, they're very stuck and they think in the very old school way. Nowadays, nurses, techs, whatever, I mean, we wear nails and we wear long nails. So it really depends on your environment. I mean, even in some hospitals, I've seen nails. Chiron, absolutely, I will. So yes, I did the cable knit sweater.
You cannot put gloves over long nails, that part. Someone said they know, but these young nurses think the older nurses can't tell them nothing because they think LPNs are nothing but bed changes. Baby, no. No. LPNs, CNAs, they the ones. They the ones who know what's up in those hospitals. Because again, they do the grunt work. So they know how it should go, what should be happening, what shouldn't be happening. They could save a life better than a brand new nurse hitting the floor. I will put a CNA or LPN nurse up against Little Scrappy. I'll take that care. Little Scrappy claims she's been nursing for 10 years. I would take an LPN who's been nursing for 3 years over Little Scrappy with a BSN. Girl, listen, you have to practice medicine. That's why it's called practicing. And Tay, you have been out of practice, sweetheart. Where have you been practicing? You've been doing COVID infusions. You're out of practice, point blank, period. So, yeah, it's me with it. She lying like a dog about the nails. Hi, Kenya said, no, you can't wear nails being a mortician. I know, I'm just playing. I'm saying around dead people is where she can probably could wear nails. Long nails are not part of universal precautions. I agree. She must work in registration with those nails. Lord have mercy. She was able to wear them because she was on her back in a hotel with the scheduler. Ooh, I wonder where y'all got that from. Little Scrappy haven't nursed anything but her cable sweater nails. Wow. Someone said, I'm a hospital hospice specialist, okay? And nurses are not supposed to have long nails. I mean, this is common knowledge. This is nursing 101, for real, dead ass. I have a relative in a care home, and she's worked there. I would go to greater lengths to get her fired. That woman is evil. She's a bald-headed liar. Ain't no nurse walking around with long nails in a hospital setting. I even know some nurses, sweetheart, in the hospital. What hospital you been in as of late? Okay. You haven't been in any with that BSN, girl. Nope. No nails. Then long nails can harm your patients. I mean, it's so many reasons why you shouldn't have long nails. None of them are good. The CNAs are definitely the glue. Sorry, just lying, talking about the old way. Right. I'll take a medical assistant with 6 months experience over her. Hey, Geechee girl, I know that's right. Miss Nicole said Tater Head seems like she would have a terrible bedside manner, no doubt. She lacks genuine compassion and personality. Hopping in a handicap space and taking up a space for a differently able person would definitely show she has no compassion for those who, are sickly, injured, etc. So on top of not being knowledgeable about actual medical clinical practices, policies, and procedures, I wouldn't trust her with patient care. Scrap strikes me as the kind of person who would her bedside manner definitely would be lacking. Let me put it like that. Like if somebody got upset because she didn't bring them their ice because she's on TikTok, she's on Facebook. First of all, what's she gonna be working at? She's online all day, every day. She strikes me as the kind of person, if a patient calls and asks for, a cup of ice, and she takes 20 or 30 minutes, and the patient leaves out their room. This happens all the time, every day and every night. Leaves out their room to see if they can get somebody. Like, why nobody answering the nurse call? And she go and see Scrappy over there. Where my phone at? Scrappy over there. Hold up. Let me take this down. You can't see me because it's there. She go and see Scrappy over there at the nursing unit on her phone. And the lady like, excuse me, are you my nurse? In my mind. You my nurse? I asked for some ice 2 hours ago and nobody been in to change my bedpan or anything like that. Look, sweetheart, I don't change bedpans. As far as your ice, the ice machine ain't working. But the nurse on the last shift, she brought me some ice, and now you're saying it's not working. Look, sweetheart, get your ass back in that bed before I scratch you with my damn fingers. Yeah, she strikes me as a person who would definitely get in the ass of a patient who is being a little, pushy or aggressive or dissatisfied. She don't strike me as a loving person. We've seen her. We've seen how she talks to people in the drive-thru. You know what I'm saying? She can't even respect the people working in the drive-thru. Trust me. Yeah, but she gonna mess around with the right patient, honey. They're gonna get her ass blocked and banned from the hospital. She's probably already blocked and banned from, most facilities in Texas. Why the hell is she not working? I can tell you one thing. If I had a nursing license and it was legit and I was legit, I would be working under my Texas license. You don't need to be online begging for money when you have a degree where you can earn money honestly and up quite a bit of it. You don't need to be scheming and scamming and going to people's events all uninvited and shit, weaseling your way in, taking pictures and photos of their cars, you know what I'm saying, for clout. and collecting money on their name. You don't need to be doing that. But the problem is Scrap doesn't have the skill set required to hold a position like that. She still thinks wearing long nails are fine. That lets you know everything you need to know about her and her nursing career, because that's a lie about the long nails. Took is an actress, so she probably has taken time talking to the elderly. So she probably has taken time talking to the elderly. I don't know what that means. Who in the hell is going to give a nurse practitioner certificate? She's on social media all day when she is studying. Y'all heard her tell that lady at the drive, talking about some, because the lady said you should have. Oh, where's that video? The lady said you should have. Yeah, this is late for us. Yeah, basically it's an inconvenience. You bringing the toys down, that's cute, but we stopped taking toys like the 15th. That's when people have the toys to us by, and they were taking it down 2 days ago. And the lady was like, basically like, this has been over for us since the 15th of the month. And then Tay put it on mute because, the lady was telling her. And then she's like, well, I've been in school. I've been working so hard. I've been so busy with school. It's been dry. It's been, taking so much out of me, zapping all my energy out of me. Then I'm married to this she-man, and she's taking all the energy out of me too. And she, she's over there fucking up my kitchen day and night and day, burning up everything. I got a lot on my mind. Don't you see my forehead is big as hell? I got a lot going on, and I'm thinking about a lot of things all at once. So that's why the toys are 2 weeks late getting down here. I'm in school. She did tell a lady she was in school and she working hard on her school papers and she need to concentrate on that, and it's been so rough. Tell you a damn lie. Your ass been on the internet more than I have, and you know what I'm saying? I'm not in school. You've been on this, but you be on the internet every day, all day long with the foolery. So stop lying, talking about how school took up so much of your time and you were so busy and got sidetracked and you couldn't bring the toys earlier. Stop your damn lying. Let's see. She will never be able to be a nurse full time. She can't leave that damn phone. Exactly. But when she first got with Grandpappy, she was saying she ain't know nothing about the internet and being online and being an influencer, just lying her ass off. Let's see. She says she never want to work in a hospital. I did hear her say that. She can't work in a hospital. She cannot. Between her record and her bedside manner and her inexperience, she'd be working in a hospital if it wasn't for those things. Trust me. Her goal now is to get her a PhD. If she succeeds, she will have worked hard. I don't know what that means. I saw that. She then hurried up to mute. Yeah, they'd be using that mute button. All right, guys, listen. I'm going to hop off of here. We've been on here for 2 hours now. We're still over 1,000 people strong. But I'm going to get off and do some work. I got to make some phone calls and stuff like that on orders. Just a little bit of light work. I am going to see The Color Purple tomorrow. So I've already purchased my tickets. Listen, you guys, I purchased. Let me tell y'all something. Hold on one second. Okay, I'm sorry about that. Let me take her down. Okay, guys, listen. You guys make sure you hit the heart, the smiley face, the laughing emoji, the huggy emoji. Hit all the feels. It's free 99. Listen. So I purchased tickets to see the Color Purple musical. Let me know if you guys are like this, because I've always been like this as far as I can remember. When I purchased tickets for the movie theater, I purchased 3 seats if I'm by myself. If I'm with my homegirls or if I'm in a relationship with my boyfriend, that's different, you know. But I purchased my seat, and then I purchased the seats on either side of me as well. Do y'all do that? I purchased 3 seats when I go to the movies. I do not like people touching me. I cannot stand to feel somebody else's flesh on my flesh, like when you're sitting on an airplane or, you know, whatever. So I purchased 3 seats. Mine in the middle, and then the empty ones on the ends. You guys do that? Because I definitely do that. Especially with COVID and people. I wonder if the lady knew she was recording. Yes, because the lady said, you mean for the foundation or the organization that they pretended to be part of? Yes, because the lady said that they were there recording for over an hour. You know what I'm saying? While everybody else was working, they were recording, you know, for Facebook. One of the kids asked why was she recording them. I did see that too. My daughter and I got our tickets right before Thanksgiving. Yeah, I got mine a few days ago too. Because I think they're sold out now, most theaters. I'm going with my kids, so I will be in the middle. That's nice. If you're going with your family and friends, that's totally different. Of course, you know, that's different. I want to go see, but Whoopi is not in this one. Yeah, this one, from what I understand, is more like a musical. Let's see. She went to school to avoid those student loans. You might be right about that, actually. I got mine with my kids. Walking with your Kleenex. It was so good. Okay, thank you for that. I heard it was a tearjerker, so let's see. Miss Betty, you on here? Hey, Miss Betty. Everyone, please have a blessed, beautiful Christmas. Spend it with your friends and family. Listen, guys, if I don't see you all tomorrow, Merry Christmas to you guys. I probably will pop on tomorrow just to say Merry Christmas, and probably in our private group, just to say hello to you all and see how you all are doing. But I wish you all the absolute most amazing day tomorrow. And I hope you guys eat a lot of good food and that you do something for someone else who can't do anything in return for you. That's what it's all about. So you guys have a lovely, lovely, lovely Christmas. And if I don't see you, just in case I don't, because y'all know how I am, I'll say I'm coming on and then I don't come on because, you know, I got a lot going on. I'm busy or I'm tired. I'm just exhausted now at this point. But I wish you guys a Merry Christmas. I'm so grateful for you guys. You know, I don't come on every day, but when I do come on, you guys are right there waiting for me. So I definitely do appreciate that. Very, very much so. I went to see it on December 16th. It was good. That's awesome. If I don't see you, thank you, Coach, for breaking it down. Always, that's my job. If I don't see you tomorrow, if I don't hop on tomorrow, then please have a very, very Merry Christmas. I love each and every one of you. I'm so grateful for all of you all. I cannot do this. I could not do this without you. So thank you so much for being part of this experience. I definitely appreciate it. Make sure that you hit the heart, the smiley, the like, the huggy emoji, and share this live before you log off. Someone said they gave hi, son doggy. I gave a man in a wheelchair $5 at the store this evening. Every bit helps, whatever it is. Every single bit helps. Every bit of it. You give somebody $1, it's more than they had, you know, before you gave them $1. So You guys make sure that you are, you know, enjoying your time with whomever it may be, your friends, your loved ones. If you're single and you're alone and you don't have family, because there are a lot of people who are like that. They're either their families in another state, or they're just not close to their family, or perhaps most of their family is deceased. Um, Definitely know that that there are people who still love you on this earth, family, friends, etc. I'm sure everyone has someone who loves them, whether you know it or not. So rejoice in that. You don't have to be surrounded by 20 or 30 people, to feel loved, or to know that you're appreciated, or that you're special, or that you matter, or whatever. A lot of people don't have anyone, especially this time of year. It's very lonely for a lot of people. So shout out to you all. I hope everyone, regardless of who they're surrounded by or not, have a wonderful, phenomenal um, Christmas tomorrow. So count your blessings, because please believe, no matter how dire your situation is, there's always still something to be grateful for, and to feel blessed about. So you guys have a lovely rest of the night, and I will catch you on the next episode of Mandy After Dark. Bye.